Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's lesson, we are going to do a one-point perspective drawing of an airplane as shown in this painting. So one-point perspective is the concept where it feels like all the lines, everything is kind of converging on to a point. You can see that it starts wide here, and you can see that the plane kind of goes and meets at that point. Same with the building. It starts here, but if you extend this line, it's going to go and meet at this point. So, well, that's not actually right because the road or the airplane doesn't get thinner or it doesn't end there. But this is just as far as our eye can see. So this is kind of the vanishing point. So you might have seen this when you are traveling on a straight road, a long road. It feels like the road is converging and it's going to go meet in a point, but as you go nearer, the point keeps moving away from you. So it looks really cool on a drawing. So let's see how to do this. So let's get started. So for a one-point perspective drawing, it's very important to have a ruler and a well-sharpened pencil. So if you have that and a piece of paper, let's get started. So here I have my paper all set up to draw, and I'm going to place my ruler exactly parallel to the sides of the page over here to create my eye level or horizon line. Okay, so you can see I have more space here because I want enough space to draw my airplane. So I'm gonna draw a nice parallel line like this. Then I'm gonna decide where my vanishing point is gonna be. I'm going to put it towards my left, so somewhere over here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw my road. And then I want it to look big, so I'm going to, from here, I'm going to draw on this side. And from here, I'm going to go towards the right. So this is my runway. So next, I'm going to move on to draw my airplane. So I'll be holding my ruler in a way that every time my ruler touches this dot. So now I don't want to start my plane over here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my ruler here exactly on the dot. Then I'm going to put, so it's going to go up. So I'll just start my plane over here and then decide how long it's going to be. So maybe this much. And then next line, again, this is on the dot, but I have raised this slightly above like this. Then again, I'm going to stop. Okay, I think I'm going to extend this line also a little bit. Then maybe this one as well a little bit more. Okay, I think that's just good. Now, next I'm going to draw the front of my plane. So I'll just go curve it. Then this is going to go curve above. So you actually see a lot of the bottom of the airplane, so which is what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a line going along the shape of this. You can actually use the ruler for this also. And then it's gonna go so this is gonna be the bottom of my airplane. Next I'm gonna draw the wings. So I will put my ruler again parallel to the side like this. Then this side I'm going to start inside of the plane a little bit. Extend it as much as you want. You will see part of the wing on the other side too, a little less than this. Just this much. Then again I'm going to hold my ruler, touch on this dot for the wing, and then this much, and then finish off the triangle. For this as well, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna maybe touch it here somewhere. So if you extend this, you should come meet at this point. Okay, so that's my plane. Next I'm gonna go draw the back of my plane. I'll draw the back thing, this down over here. Then I'll also have a little bit of the side wings, which I'm going to go parallel. There. So now I have an outline of the plane. I'm going to just erase off all my overlapping lines over here, and then go ahead and add some details like the windows, some wheels. Okay, so now I have an airplane. Now I'm going to draw some buildings. So again, from this point, I'm going to go ahead and line. Now this line is going to be parallel to the vertical side of your page. Add some more. Go. And then I'm going to draw some taller buildings over here, far off ones. couple of bushes. And that's it. We have our 1-point perspective drawing. So now you can color it any way you like. I'm going to use markers to color my plane and all the small areas, and maybe use watercolors to do the background. So let's start some coloring. I'm using my blue markers to color my airplane. I'm just gonna Okay, I'm now done with my marker part. Rest of the things I am planning to do with my watercolors. Maybe before that I can also add this. Okay, the rest of the things I am going to start doing with my watercolors. Before I start my watercolors, I'm just going to lightly erase some of my pencil marks so that, because after I apply the watercolors, it's not going to be possible to erase those marks. I'm just going to lightly erase these. Okay, now let's use watercolors. I'm gonna color the sky first, and I'm gonna make it colorful, and also when I'm doing the cloud and the different colors for a sunset sky, I'm gonna make it look like it's converging onto the point. I'm gonna start with a nice dark blue. I'm doing everything in an angle to match it with the airplane. Gives it a nice look. So I'm adding a little bit of purple. Next I'm adding some magenta. I'm every time blending with the previous color a little bit. Adding some red. A bit of orange. And some yellow. I wanted to darken this blue a little bit, so I'm just going to give it another coat. That's it. Now I'm gonna add some bushes over here. I'm adding a bit of deep green. I'm gonna lightly color in these areas. I'm just adding a light shade of the colors that I used with markers. That's it. Spreading it out. Okay. Adding a bit of brown here. Now over here I'm gonna add my black very lightly to create a grayish effect. Adding more water to make it lighter. Let it dry. There you go. So the last thing remaining is the runway. So I'm just going to be carefully putting it in with my black. If you want a darker color, make sure that you don't add more water. To create a lighter effect, you can add more water to it. Just darkening the road just a bit more, because when the watercolor dries, it's gonna go lighter, which I don't want. So I'm just gonna give it one more coat to make it darker. And that's it. So here is how it looks. So if you like brighter colors, you can give it a second coat. You can see that once the watercolor is dry, it gets a little lighter than when you applied it. So if you prefer brighter colors, so make sure that you keep it a little dark or apply a second coat to it. Or if you like a translucent look, this should be good. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you all try this at home. See you next time. Bye.